Hey and welcome to Neverwinter with Our again. So in this video I'd like to show you the new module, Module 20, where we have new Sharandar. The first thing to note is we have a new lobby, looking a whole lot more prettier than what we had down there in Hell. So I'm going to go ahead and jump onto my paladin and we'll go ahead and do the intro quests and unlock the new zone. First I'm going to head to Sergeant Knox. That would be the general location where you would go to get an initial quest. And no, it seems he's not going to be giving us that initial starting quest. So I'm going to head over to the actual Elven place within Protector's Enclave. Should be just around the corner here. Where we initially had the first Sharandar campaign with the first module. And yes, we have a new look here. We have some new architecture with this NPC right here. She's going to give us the quest, Return to Sharandar. And looking over in the actual campaign tab, yes, we can see we have a new campaign, Sharandar Plus. I assume they're still working on that. And looking here in the interface, we can see the first campaign set up here. Let's have a similar setup somewhat to the actual Redeemed Citadel campaign, where we have a progress bar here, assuming this is probably all personal. And yeah, it seems they've changed up the look. Have they done anything with the other campaigns? No, they're all still remain default the same there. So let's just go ahead and unlock the new zone, as that's what you've all been waiting for. So we'll go ahead and just teleport to the quest location, Fey Crossing. And here we are, the old Sharandar. Now first things first, it seems like we have our first enemy, so let's make sure we switch over to at least some encounter powers so we can beat them up. And it appears we just have to investigate old Sharandar. We'll follow along the sparkly trail, beat up our first set of mobs here. We just have, again, those red caps and those thralls. Same NPCs from the other place. So we have to gather the gemstones and beat up these tree root creatures. I should ideally switch to my actual DPS build and we should be able to kill these guys a lot better. But for now, we'll just stick with this. Or we could just pop over to that campfire right there. I'll do that. So we killed that guy there, and it seems we have to proceed on to the new places. Yeah, we have similar areas like that. So collecting our next gemstone foci. Oh wow, he grew fairly big. Just kill him in my daily, he's gone. Finish them, and we can go through the gate. That opens up slowly for us. And let's mount up and ride past these fools. Kill them along with the red caps. So that's them gone, and we can get the final gemstone. So we have all the gemstones. We can go to the Fey Crossing apparently. We get our first boss, I believe, with a cutscene. Wow, doesn't she look ugly? The Gemstone Guardian. Indeed, I did take the gems, and we're gonna beat you up now. I still didn't switch out my mount combat power. But oh well. Doesn't seem to be too challenging whatsoever. Continuing up and up, we'll just leave the rest of the enemies there and see if we can just ride right on past them. Okay, no. And we get our place here from the actual teaser trailer, where we have this shambling mound boss we need to beat up. Go get our cutscene. Get a new bar at the bottom. We need to beat up the gatekeeper. Hello, mister. And we can beat him up fairly easily. Sorry, I put the camera in the gate there. Okay, so we can finally head through the gate. And here we are, New Sharandar. The entrance location, again, from the teaser trailer. And hell yeah, this place looks damn cool in comparison to our hellish location back in Avernus. And it seems this is going to be our general hub area. The Council of Ilambruin. And we'll have completed that quest. And we get our first campaign currency. And we can go on and accept our next quest. And with that, looking at the campaign, view campaign, we do have some progress. Nice. And we should be able to obtain this cloak. Unfortunately, they really don't go well with paladins. And with progressing up further, we'll be able to obtain this robe. It has that same galaxy effect as the cape in the Redeemed Citadel. They're coming out with some serious nice fashion these days. And this zone is looking fairly spectacular. So let's see where this quest will lead us. These Fey portals. So here we have to locate the missing dignitary. We have these cool rest zones instead of campfires. That's pretty awesome. Just following our sparkly line. Here we find our area where there seems to have been a fight, and we find the body. Examine it. We'll just leave the body, we won't take the coins. And this is probably just introducing us to each of the new areas. Looking on the map. Yep, this is this massive area here. Oh my, the map is one massive place. Again, sectioned off like we had within Avernus. We just head back to this NPC. Alright, complete that quest. More campaign currency. And he gives us another quest to collect Fey trinkets. And that's probably just going to go on, introducing us to each of the new areas. So yeah, here we have other portals. I assume we're going to be able to unlock those and unlocking new areas as we continue questing. And it seems we just have to head back through this one and kill a bunch of enemies and gather trinkets. So we'll go ahead and do that real quick. The trinkets are to be found upon the ground in these areas. I believe you can also find them when you kill enemies, but I haven't as of yet found any. The difficulty of this area doesn't seem to be too hard whatsoever. I guess kind of nice, especially for newer players and people who aren't on endgame. It means they'll be able to go ahead and pretty much complete this campaign fairly easily. Avernus also seems to have been scaled down a bit with regards to the mobs and how much damage they deal, along with how much actual HP they have. So after killing a whole bunch, one of them finally drops a trinket, and that completes our quest. So we head over to this NPC, we give him those pieces of iron, those trinkets, and that completes that quest, and he gives us another quest. And we'll have to head back over to the NPC, and I assume we're going to obtain another quest then. And it will continue on, I guess, unlocking new areas, which is pretty cool. And now we have to complete our first campaign task. I believe we just have to claim the reward. So we go ahead and do that, and we have obtained that cape, the Silver Wing cape. So I guess we may as well go put that in our actual appearance library, and we can pick up the next quest. So it appears he just wants us to collect more of that, and then he'll give us a quest. And then now we have our repeatable quests, where we'll be able to go ahead and grind out that campaign currency. And these quests we can do again and again, getting weeklies and so on and so forth. And pretty much the usual. It is a bit different in the fact that we can get rewards as we go ahead and do this. We can obtain 100,000 Astral Diamonds, pretty nice, along with this robe, along with a boon point, 25 Merlin trade bars, and another boon point. And then looking over in the store, what can we actually purchase? Well, it seems there's a fair amount of different items here, most of them being green there and blue, however them being quite a significantly higher item level than the ones we could originally obtain. The gear there being pretty basic though. And then we have these reagents, we'll see what they're for. Moving over to the Forest Guardian's gear. Oh, here's our epic gear. And that item level is, yeah, the highest item level in the game right now. You can get pants and shirts with this item level from tier 3 hunts, but that's about it. Let's have a look what they are. I assume this is the gear that those elves are running around with. Yep, that looks pretty neat actually. Probably wouldn't run around with the helmet, and the actual bonuses that they currently give seem to be exactly the same as our blessed ones and also our Lion Guard gear. So that's going to be it for now. So overall this zone is looking really cool. I'm loving how it's starting off, and if you guys want to go ahead and check it all out for yourselves, you'll have to go ahead and download the preview server. Of course you'll need a PC, as you'll only be able to play it on there. So hopefully this was somewhat enjoyable. And if I presented this well, consider leaving the video a like. And if you're new around here, consider subscribing. And we'll see you guys around. Goodbye for now.